Hello, Kelsey Taylor here. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but I mentioned like somewhere before, like a month or two ago, that I was going to do a Mr. Bean DVD collection, but I couldn't find the old box set that I still have. Apparently, after the move, I finally found it. I'm going to show you my very small Mr. Bean DVD collection involving the TV shows and the movies. And probably one extra thing I decided to throw in because Rowan Atkinson's birthday is coming up, so might as well celebrate, right? Now, of course, I have here's the old Mr. Bean set. This is the original TV series, the whole Bean. I kept this because I like how this is set up and everything. And I also have, I got years later, the remastered 25th anniversary collection from Shout Factory of the same thing, Mr. Bean, the whole Bean. And this got, like, I think a lot more features on this one than it has the like both sets have the 40-minute documentary on Mr. Bean. I think the story of Mr. Bean, yeah. And it's got the never before seen on TV sketches, and it has the trailer for the Mr. Bean animated series, which I'm going to show like very soon. And also this set does have which the other set doesn't have. It's got like the missing scenes, like in the Christmas episode where he wastes the turkey, the where he messes, the other one where he messes with the armchair, and the two other ones I don't think I've seen, marching and playing with matches, which I don't think I've seen those ones. So yeah, so if you don't have the Mr. Bean like the live action show and you really want like a physical copy of it, this is I think the best set to get, you know. And it's got, of course, the one, I don't know if all the DVDs are like this. They're like the discs are stacked on top of each other, which I sometimes don't like, but it's got also a pamphlet here and stuff. So basically, if you want like all the Mr. Bean stuff, especially the sketches that were missing in the old box set. Now I have here the movies. I have here in the 2-pack with Johnny English, I got Bean the movie, which is the first Mr. Bean movie, and I really like this one and like this movie a lot. And this is like one of those movies that got me through like the worst of middle school. Like I think it was the 8th grade when I started watching this, something like that. And this is actually my introduction to Mr. Bean, surprisingly. I remember seeing this in theaters. My mom was looking through a list of movies that were coming out at the time. And this one came out in the UK first, in March of 2007, I believe. And it came out in the United States in August later that year. And I don't think it was in theaters that long. I don't think it did well. Very here is Mr. Bean's Holiday. And I recall hearing about the character from a classmate a few years before when I brought up about Johnny English, and he was bringing up Mr. Bean, and I had never seen him before. And this is my introduction to Mr. Bean, and no joke, I was like 14 or so, and I was already like watching a bunch of like comedy stuff, like Monty Python's Flying Circus. So I was like familiar with the British humor, but I'd never seen any Mr. Bean before. And when I went to see this movie, I thought I was going to find him annoying or something, because that classmate of mine from school said, "Oh, he doesn't talk much," and I don't know, but watching this movie, I laughed my ass off, and I fell in love with this character right away, and instantly became a fan. So, yeah, Mr. Bean's Holiday. When you look back at it now, it's a fine, gentle movie. I would say if you're familiar with Mr. Bean, and like you have not seen a Mr. Bean sketch before, mainly this is for like Mr. Bean fans, I guess only. I have here the 2 sets of the original Mr. Bean animated series. They brought the show back like a few times in recent years. I don't know if they're going to bring it back again. And this is the first set and the second set, and I don't have the third set. I think it's very hard to find. The Mr. Bean animated series is like it's like one of those shows where it's not great as the live action version. Of course, it's a bit more cartoony, but it's fine. You know, I think it's probably a big hit more on the internet. And this one I'm gonna talk about a little bit is this one's not necessarily a Mr. Bean thing, but it's like Rowan Atkinson kind of like in certain sketches are kind of would have been like a Mr. Bean sketch. Is Rowan Atkinson live? This is a rare live performance from the man who brought you Mr. Bean. Where was this? It was performed in I think in the early '90s in Boston. Yeah. And it's got like the church sketch, which is similar to one of the Mr. Bean sketches. It's got the the teacher sketch. I forgot what it was called. It's got Toby the devil yeah, Toby and what else it's got? Like it doesn't. It only says a few much. It's got Toby the devil and Sleepy Churchgoer, and you can definitely find some his sketches and stuff like this online if you want to take a look at them. Like this DVD, I think is very rare. I got this years ago from a catalog. I don't think it's in business anymore. But yeah, this is pretty funny stuff, and definitely worth mentioning. If you're a huge fan of Mr. Bean, Rowan Atkinson comedy, this is definitely one to check out. So that's my small Mr. Bean DVD collection. Let me know what you think of this, and what's your favorite thing of Mr. Bean, any form of sketches or one of his movies or whatnot. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Adios.